Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my play ratings for the Burnley game, which ended 5-2 to Tottenham in what was an amazing performance, impressive victory, loads of goals. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and be sure to let me know down below whether you agree with my play ratings, and if not, what your play ratings are. And yeah, we'll get straight into it. Starting off with Vicario. I give an 8. He made that one outstanding save, which looked like a definite goal from the Burnley player, but the way he managed to get his hand to it to tip over the bar, insane. Like his distribution was good, and he didn't like Burnley. I wouldn't say Burnley had too many shots really. I mean, they scored 2 goals, but I feel like what Vicario had to do, he done well, and his performances have been pretty consistent. And I feel pretty confident with him in goal, like, because of sometimes you think, oh, a bit nervy, but yeah, his composure on the ball as well, like everything about it, just great to see. And yeah, Vicario, 8. Udogie, I gave Udogie an 8 as well. This guy, man, this guy, him getting that assist as well from Maddison's goal, and just the way, like, he's meant to be a wing back, and like I think about this all the time, but the way he's sort of taken to the Premier League as well at only 20 years of age, and just like every time I see him play, like I can't believe it, and it's like so amazing to see. And obviously we're only like 4 games in the season, so it's a long way to go, but if his performances stay like this and he stays consistent, and like we're getting this sort of level performance all the time, he's definitely probably hands down one of the best left backs in the league, if not the best at this moment in time. Yeah, like what we saw from him, and like defensively sound, and offensively, like when we've had to endure with like Ben Davies and like other sort of left backs like Sessegnon and whatnot, it's been a struggle. But with Udogie there, I've never seen our left hand side look so good. Porro as well, obviously he made it. I'll give him an 8 as well. I feel like he did make that first mistake with the goal, but after that he was sensational. I mean, Porro, he had a lot of like criticism thinking that he couldn't play in the system, but he's proving all those people wrong. That assist for Son's hat-trick goal, my god, I've said it in my match review, but that's like a Kevin De Bruyne-esque assist.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
You right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Porro.
Who the fuck is that?
But yeah, that assist, again, I've been watching that on repeat, like sensational. And yeah, defensively as well, obviously very solid, and yeah, he's taken like both are like fullbacks have just taken on this like role, and the way they've sort of the inverted fullback getting involved in midfield, the way they just sort of, it's just sort of come naturally to them. It's just amazing to see. Romero, I'll give Romero an 8 as well. Like Romero is just on another level. Like that goal, that strike he had, I don't know where it came from. I don't know, but oh my god, I still can't get over it. Like, it was just in the time it happened, I was like, oh my god, Romero, like insane. Apart from that goal, aside from that goal, yeah, I'll give him a, what did I say, an 8? Yeah, it was just like amazing to see the way he's just, again, I feel like the vice captaincy has like elevated his game quite a lot, and you know, he's like sort of taken on a leadership role, and I feel like that's really like helped his game. Like normally we'd see him like making rash decisions, but he's been very like composed, and like the way he's just his play from out the back, oh, honestly, it's just, I feel like and it's just amazing, like just amazing to see like the way he's just sort of able to play it from the back. And like I can't, like, he didn't put a foot wrong in that game, and our defence is just looking, obviously the early goal you could say a bit concerning and like switching off, but apart from that, insane. Again with Van de Ven as well, like that partnership they have is only going to improve, and I gave Van de Ven an 8 as well. His pace, my god, to have a pacey centre back like that, who's just full of like talent and full of like his ability, Like, we've got Sanchez, who is fast, but can't handle under pressure. Whereas Van de Ven, like, I thought, what goal was it? The fourth one. It might have been the fourth one. The way he had the ball, he got sort of taken, not foul, but like sort of fell down, got up, managed to win the ball back, and like create that for like the build up to the goal. I can't praise this guy enough, and like I'm so glad that we got him. Obviously, there is a little bit of a debate with the centre backs because we've only got two ones that are and if one of them's missing. Like, who knows what defence is gonna look like? But Van de Ven, he is that guy. Like, we've got all these players. I'm like, he's that guy, and that, yeah. Moving into the midfield, Maddison again, Maddison a 9. Again, pulling the strings. The way he's just able to control his... I'm surprised every time I see him, like, the way he's able to dribble. And, I never knew how good he was. And the ability he has on the ball, even off the ball as well, like... He's been that missing piece that we've needed, and you know, the goals, the assists, the way he's just playing, the form he's on, the confidence he has, it's just insane. And yeah, I can't get over it. Like, it's so great to see, and like just the way he's able to get past players and all, and like they can't handle him, like his quick feet and the way he's just able, like that goal. The curl on it, like if we can keep this like form and like keep this consistency, who knows what could happen this season. And I feel like our best 11, one of the best 11s that we've had, or what I've seen. And yeah.
Why is he in my fucking box?
Oh my god. Basuma, I'm gonna give it 8. Again, you know, his level's been consistent. Went to like many like attacks from him, but the way he's just able to keep the ball and like again move past players like they're not even there, and like just how like our midfield, I can't praise it enough. But yeah, they basically controlled that midfield. Burnley couldn't handle it. They couldn't cope. Like, we were definitely the better team. And yeah, Basuma was a major part of that as Anor. And yeah, I can't praise Basuma enough. Like, it's definitely like a new signing. The fact that Conte didn't play him a lot last season just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's still like, what? Why wouldn't you play Basuma? Like, and like just the way he's the form of the season. Like, this is the Basuma of Brighton, and I'm so happy to see it come to fruition. And like, yeah, I can't. Sarr, I would give a 7. I felt like in this game he was a bit quieter than he has been in previous games. Still consistent, still, you know, doing what he's meant to be doing. He didn't do anything wrong. And yeah, he was just part of that midfield that just controlled the tempo, controlled the game, and just, yeah. Kulusevski, I'd give a 7 as well. I feel like he did have the threat all game, and Burnley players couldn't really cope with that. And also he scored like against Bournemouth, so it's not like too bad. But like, I feel like we need to see more of him, like more assists and goals from him. That's really the only thing that I would say. I feel like he sort of had the attack, but then he sort of dilly-dallied on the ball a bit, and sort of that opportunity went. So it was sort of like that decision making in the first half was where it sort of came from, and it was just like hard to just need to see him make that decision faster, and like first time pass, or like a first time cross, or take a shot on goal quicker, so that then the defenders aren't able to get back too quickly and like block it. So yeah, 7. I feel like apart from that, he was a threat all game. Like, they could not cope with him. But I do feel like his performances are getting better. Obviously it's still not the Kulusevski of when he first joined, that first 6 months or so. But I feel like it's only a matter of time before he comes back to that form, and I'm excited to see. Solomon, I'm going to give it an 8. This was definitely what we need to see from Solomon. I feel like he's had a lot of criticism of being, like, coming in on free transfer and be like, oh, he's another like one of those players. But his 2 assists today, great. I love that for him. And yeah, he just showed his quality all game. his dribbling ability and the way that he's able to sort of not even like be back up, because I feel like there was a lot of these things that like, oh, you back up this, you back up this, you're not starting. But no, Solomon, he definitely put in a great display, and I feel like he's definitely, I want to see him a lot more on the left. Obviously that does depend on like the whole Richarlison situation, whether what happens with Richarlison and going forwards. But yeah, I want to see a lot more Solomon. I feel like he can offer a lot to us, and this is what we definitely saw against Burnley. Now, moving on to the last player of the starting 11, hat-trick Sonny. I just love him, guys. Like, honestly, Sonny is like my favourite player. But yeah, I'm gonna give Son a 10. Hat-trick. Got that first goal, amazing finish, the composure, and like not to like rush it and like go for like pace or whatever. And the way he just dinked it over the goalkeeper, amazing. And then throughout that sort of first half, he was a bit quieter, slightly. I wouldn't say like majorly, but like he wasn't like, didn't have too many chances and whatnot. Second half, he came alive. This is Sonny of, like, not even his golden boot season, but just like Sonny of that like sort of era. But like this new era under Ange, and Sonny being like the central striker. We know how this worked in the past under like the Pochettino Champions League sort of run we had. Like Son down the middle. Like he can play anywhere, but like him down the middle, like, oh my god. And his finishing, clinicalness, like everything, this performance, being the captain, the leader, like everything just came together. And I'm just so happy for him to finally get his goals this season. Obviously this is what happened last season. He came on and scored a hat-trick. But we all know Sonny can do this, but it's just like, I'm so happy for him. The way he's just like so happy, and I'm just like, I'm so happy for you. Oh, I can't. Sonny, man. Yeah, I'm an absolute legend. And like, yeah, like 10 out of 10, like everything. And yeah. Moving on to the subs. I'm not going to give a rating to Emerson or Skip because they came on a bit like later on towards like the 90th minute mark, so they went on for too long, so I'm not going to give him a rating. Højbjerg came on, probably give him around like a 6. He didn't do anything too amazing, didn't do anything too bad, just came on, helped us sort out the game, apart from obviously that we could have conceded. But yeah, he just came on, you know, nothing to shout about. I was a bit like, oh, Højbjerg coming on after his performance against Fulham, but I feel like, you know, he was improved and, you know, just helped us control the game. Richarlison also came on around the 72nd minute. I feel like he didn't really get a chance to like contribute into the final third. Like, it wasn't really getting balls to him and he wasn't really able to get involved, but I'll probably give him a 6 as well. I feel like he was definitely, the effort was there. He just didn't really get hold of that ball. And obviously with Richarlison, this is a bit of a difficult topic, because us being it, Sonny going down the middle, getting a hat-trick, I don't know what Richarlison will be thinking about that. But I think now that he can go away with the international break, refocus and maybe get a few goals and maybe get his confidence up a bit more, we might, after the international break, we might see a different side to Richarlison, maybe one that can help us. But yeah, nothing to say about Richarlison apart from that. Yeah, Perisic came on. Probably give him a 6 as well, like. Yeah, I didn't really do anything to like influence the game, but it was just good to see. And obviously going like 5-1 up, like we were still like going for it, trying to score more goals, but nothing really was coming to fruition. And you know, it was just more like trying to see out the game as well. But yeah, moving to Ange, I'm gonna give Ange a 9. I definitely feel like this like it's difficult to say, because the Fulham game we definitely probably should have gone with a stronger lineup, and this is what, like, we've seen it in like, we've seen what we can do when we have our best 11 on the pitch, so it's like frustrating. But I feel like with this game he definitely, like, the lineup was right, playing Solomon decision, playing Sonny down the middle, great decision. And I feel like everything that sort of he made throughout the game, his in-game management as well. Yeah, was it 9 star rating. And just, yeah, everything that all of these decisions he made were definitely right. And this new era under And is so exciting. Ange Ball is taking over the world, and I'm never gonna shut up about it. Like, yeah, it's a win against Burnley, you know, like a 5-2, like, but this is like a different Burnley side, so it's not like Burnley of like the sitting back and like the bus stop sort of defending and like parking the bus. That's what I meant, parking the bus sort of. You know, Burnley, they, like Man City, when they played Man City, they showed moments, and like against us, they showed moments as well. So I feel like, yeah, we're not getting too ahead of ourselves. We're just excited about the win, celebrate the win, and yeah, we'll see what it brings. But anyhow, guys, those are my play ratings. Be sure to let me know down below what your play ratings are and whether you agree with mine. I don't know when my next video is going to be, because obviously we've got international break now, so we've got no more Tottenham. We've got no Ange Ball for 2 weeks, which is kind of upsetting. I might do some live watch-alongs to like England games. I haven't really fully decided yet. Obviously Madison got called up, so we have a Spurs player there. I probably will end up doing them, let's be real. But any other type of content, let me know what you want to see next. I've got some ideas, but I don't exactly know when to like do them and like whatnot. But any like other related football content you want to see, like for Tottenham, because I've got these I've started doing again, which I'm very happy about. But is there any other content you want to see? I feel like, yeah, let me know in the comments and I'll see. But if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is S Reacts. Loads of reactions going up on there. I'm basically doing a video every other day, so it's like you'll get more content on there. But if you haven't and you like reactions, go check it out. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.